Hello everyone. So today I'm gonna work on how to place objects through the portals in our portal gun system that we have worked on. So here you can see I can put this object that I have grabbed through the portal and drop it on the outside. So here the other portal is over there. So you see my object dropped here. So let me jump through it and grab it again, but for testing. Now this time let me place the portal over there. Let me run here and place it. Now see, it's here. Grab again, right. Grab it again, place it here. See, it's working. So this is what we are going to work on today. Now this system still have some things that we need to figure out, but let's first make this just simple placing through a portal part working, and then after that we will fix all the remaining edge cases. So before we get started, let me remind you that here all the objects, all the episodes of this project is available. Feel free to check it out. I'll leave the link in description below. Everything is implemented from scratch and I have explained everything in detail. And also you can download the project files of this project and all other thousands of projects I have done in my Patreon in my channel on my Patreon page. Once you become a member, you can access everything without any limits. So yeah, feel free to check it out. I'll leave the link to my Patreon also in the description. Alright, so now let's get back to today's tutorial. Alright, so this is what we have at the moment. I can pick up this weapon and place the portals as I need, and I can pick up these red cubes, move around, but as of now I don't have a way to place them through this portal. See, as you can see, it's not working, and that's what we are going to fix today. Okay, so how should we do this? First of all, I think we would need some special blueprint that supports placing through these portal doors. So here, let me select this and let's convert this to a, oh no, let's create a new blueprint. PP portal class actor. Let's call it PP. What should I call it actually? Oh, portal jump object. I don't have a better name. Okay, let me open this and default scene root. Okay, here I'll add a static mesh. What should I call it? SM object. And for this, let me copy this mesh used here. Direct mesh, copy, paste. Alright, so now in place of this one, I'll place this. And in order to place it, actually it has to be a bit smaller. So maybe let's set this to 5. Okay, and we need to simulate physics because that's how we grab Let's see. Press F. Oh, I can't grab. Why? Oh, maybe this. Let me put this as the root object. Now it should work. Let's see. Yeah, see? Now I can grab it, but still I can place it through. So yeah, because we didn't do anything yet. So how do we do that? First of all, when we go into this portal, the portal should detect this object. There should be a way. So here, it's already generating overlap events. Okay. Now let me open this portal object. Here we have this on component begin overlap, and we call this jump portal blueprint interface function on the overlapped object. But as this one is not implementing jump portal blueprint interface function event, nothing is happening. So let's open that blueprint interface. So I don't want to implement this jump portal because we don't want to jump right away. We need to just show a copy of this object, the same object, on the other side of the portal. That's all I need to do. Right. So to do that, let me duplicate this SM copy, and here I'll set to no collision, no overlap events, and I'll make it hidden in game. So it's the same object. And then here I'll add a function, activate duplicate really. So basically what I want to do is activate the visibility of this other object, the copy, and show it in front of the exit portal. So this name of the function may be a bit longer, but I hope you get the idea. But I'll show this a little bit. Activate duplicate. Okay, and in order to activate the duplicate, we need to know the entering door and the exit door. So here we have one portal door, this one, and the exit portal door. So we have two doors basically. If I'm entering from this would be the exit. If I'm entering from this would be the exit. So we would need a reference to both these components. So I'll make this a scene component. Reference. I'll call it entry door, exit door. Now here let's implement virtual jumper blueprint interface. Compile. I don't want to implement this. I'll implement this activate duplicate, right? And then I'll promote these two variables. I would need them for my calculations that I will have to do. And then let's add a new variable, duplicate activated. By default it should be false, and then I'll set this to true, and I'll set this copy visible by making this new hidden flag to false. Now we need to change the location of this copy copy static mesh on the exit door, in front of the exit door, that map to the location of this original object. So first I'll make sure that this is detached. Otherwise it will move with the parent. So detach from component, and I'll set the location keyword, rotation keyword, scale keyword. Now as long as this duplicate is active, let's use this stick here. If duplicate is active, we need to update its location to match the original object to the corresponding location of the exit door. But before we do this, maybe let's call this event first from the portal. So here, this is collider2. Is it this one? Yeah. So collider2, when our object is colliding with the collider2, that means this is door 2 is the entry and door 1 is the exit. Here, the actor, and I'll call activate duplicate. And entry door is door 2. Oh, wait. Oh, this is same capture. This should be same component. Sorry about that. Now we should have an error here too. Yeah. This should be same component. No more errors. Okay, now we can use this. And similarly, we have to do the same here, but we need to change exit and entry. Connect the other actor. Okay. But still we need to develop the logic on the other side. So basically this is what you need to do. Get this object and get word transform, and then we need to convert this to the relative transform of the entry door, and then we need to attach our copy. Actually we should do that here. We need to attach this to exit door. Attach component to component here to exit door. So we are trying to simulate this corresponding location of the original object, but for the copy on the exit door, so that we should see the copy object just like we are seeing the original object, but through the image, through the image of the portal. So here, keyword, 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 and yeah, now to the calculation. We can make relative transform, and then relative, this would be relative to the entry door. So we need the word transform. Yeah. Oh, not location. Get word transform. Okay. And then get the copy, set relative transform with this one. I know this is going to be wrong. We would have to rotate this 180 degrees along the up vector of the exit door. Otherwise, it would appear behind the exit door. But before we do that, let's test this part. Okay, change the portal so we can test easily. Right. And see, now it's actually, we see the copy in front of this portal. But if I move it like this and detach from my character, now see, both objects are here. So, but the copy should be actually in this side instead of this side. So what we will have to do is, yeah, we can get up vector of this, and then we can let me break this location, rotate vector around axis. This is the axis, 180 degrees. Now this is the location, this should be the location, and rotation I don't think we need to change. Okay, now let's test. Yeah, see, now it's just like looking at the original object, but if I detach, you see, this is the copy and this is the original object. So this is correct. Actually, rotation is not correct, but let's look into the rotation next. So this is good enough. So right now the next step is how to implement drop in it. So to implement drop in this, yes, same copy, jumper object. I don't really need to simulate physics here. Okay, now that we should not get that warning. Okay, now to implement drop in, we have implemented the drop in part. I think it should be in the weapon component. So weapon component, yeah, this one. So here we have implemented grab. Yeah, grab object. Okay, this is where we grab and this is where we release. All right. So here, let's add another function, deactivate copy, and let's implement it in the bottle jumper object. Deactivate copy. So when we deactivate, what I need to do is set the location of the original object to the location of the copy, because that means we are ready to drop that object on the other side of the portal, and then re-simulate physics. So, and we need to make the copy invisible. So first thing, I set duplicate activated to false, and then same copy, set hidden in game, to true, and then get world transform, and set this objects, set world transform with this. I think that's all I need to do here. So if I go back to the weapon component, this is actually the primitive component. That means the static mesh component, if we consider this portal jumper. So we would need to do it like this. Get owner and deactivate copy. Oh, I should have, so that names are consistent. Deactivate duplicate, and then simulate physics. I think that's all we need to do. Wait, I need to hide. I think I already did that. Hide in the copy. I did it. All right. Let's see. Grab it. Grab it. Okay. Now drop it. Oh, where did it go? But don't. Maybe let's give it a second. Not a second. Maybe a fraction of a second before we reactivate physics. Oh, why does it fall through? It's working, but it's falling through the ground. Let's see. Alicia, physics actor. Actually, it is working. I'm not really sure what went wrong before. So here is a demonstration again. So here, place it here and here. Okay, now bring it here. So see, now it's there. Okay, so it is working. So I can drop it here too. Alright, so the system is working, but still there are some things that we need to fix. One more thing. When we deactivate, we need to make sure if the duplicate is active. Otherwise, we don't need to do any of these things. In case I drop before I enter into a portal. So yeah, I'm going to stop this episode right here. We need to fix the rotation, and also we need to test for other edge cases that we may have in this system. But for now, I'm happy with what I could do here. So we can actually put objects through the portal. Alright, so thanks for watching. As always, updated project files will be available for download here in the Patreon page. Link would be in the description below. And do let me know if you have any questions in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you in another episode. Goodbye.